Stay tuned and let's take a look at this Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. Hello and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today we are taking a look at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger, the original, the OG Blue Ranger, Billy. And I'm very happy to get Billy as we are getting ever so closer to completing our original Mighty Morphin lineup. We just need Zack and the Black Ranger without the Dragon Shield and we can have the original Mighty Morphin lineup, which is ever so nostalgic, on our shelves. I love how this Lightning Collection are giving us these interchangeable unmasked heads so we can mix up the display, as those characters are not the same without the people behind the masks. And this time Billy gets his interchangeable weapons. Of course, we're getting the staff, and he can also split that staff up, so they've gave us two sides as well. We're getting the gun, the interchangeable head. We've even got Billy's glasses, looking good in the box. I always like this packaging. We've got the Ranger there on the side. On the back, we're getting a little promo image. Again, I wish they did the full wave like Marvel Legends do, but we don't get anything there, just the Blue Ranger. But what I do like about this packaging, if you're like me, you're a psycho, and you buy two, one to open and one to keep, you could take the empty box that you've just opened and line it up on the shelf like that and have this nice Power Ranger silhouette displayed on the shelf. Just think, you get all 5 of these Rangers, you get 2 of each and have them displayed like this. It will look very nice for the collection. But that's enough of that. I know some people like opening them up, just like me. So let's do that and open Billy up. So here we have Billy out the box, and just like the rest of the Power Rangers, these are great figures. Great articulation, great representation of the Power Rangers. Such nostalgic vibes. So in the box, some of the accessories were hidden, including this electric piece. This is just a soft electric piece. We've seen it before, but now we get it in Billy's blue. We're getting the staff as well, which we haven't seen before, but we do see these two sides. We got these in the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from 2019, where you could build their weapon. I can't remember what it's called, but those sides attached to Kimberly's bow. So we've seen these before, but that is new, and I actually quite like this staff for Billy. Interchangeable head, which I'll show you in a minute. 2 interchangeable fisted hands, so we could punch some putties, and then we get in the gun. I'm a little bit annoyed that we don't get any like guns that are folded up so we can actually put in the holsters properly. It seems like such a little bit of plastic they could have given us to sort of spruce up, but obviously that will just go in the holster. But as you know, those guns fold up. I had one of those guns as a kid, I believe, so I definitely know they fold up. But let's zoom in, check out the details. Let's swap the head, and yeah. So here's a closer look at Billy, and I do think the paint job on this one seems pretty clean. I don't know if it's just my eyes, but the white plastic definitely has a different tone to the white of the sort of diamonds on the chest. I'm guessing because this is painted white on top of the dark blue, and that's just white plastic. So there's a little bit of a contrast there, but again, that is nitpicking. You can see his Triceratops helmet, which is looking nice with the 3 silver horns and the yellow eyes. So the mask looks okay. Moving down to the belt, can we see Triceratops? Yeah, you can sort of see a Triceratops silhouette, I guess. As I've already showed you, the gun fits in the hand. It's not a problem, but it would be nice to get some more folded up weapons for our Power Rangers. I'd like 5, please. And yeah, the rest of the paint seems pretty clean. And again, the articulation on these guys is great, with the ab crunch sort of down near the waist, and then obviously the rocker on the diaphragm as well. So such a good range of motion for these characters, as you would expect. They're Power Rangers. They all know all the ninja skills. They can fight all these putties, and yeah, this is looking all right. So let's swap out those heads. So here we have the Blue Ranger without the helmet, which is of course Billy. And yeah, I think they've done a good job with this face sculpt, to be fair. Definitely looks like the actor who played Billy. I liked the glasses they've gone for. They're translucent, you can see the eyes under there, and I like that they've had to glue the glasses on the head. Usually I'd complain and say I wanted them interchangeable, removable or whatever, but Billy is infamous with his glasses. He always had them on, and yeah, it wouldn't be Billy without those glasses, and I think they've done a decent job. Definitely not as bad as the Peter Parker glasses we've just got in that retro Spider-Man wave. These are much better. Don't look like goggles. I think they fit the face really well, and I like that he's smiling as well, because that sort of is Billy's character. He's a good guy, and yeah, I think they've done a good job. So I will compare this to some of the other unmasked heads in a minute. So here's Billy with his 2 sides. Again, we've seen these before. They are in the show loads. Definitely remember Billy holding these and battling with these. But we also have Billy's staff, and I actually prefer Billy with the staff than I do to the size. It's more of a unique weapon, I think, for Billy, and with his two gripping hands you can get it holding it tight, it's not going to fall out, and you can get him in some decent poses. And again, this piece isn't made specifically for the staff, but you can wrap it around if you wanted to, and just sort of balance it any way you want. Again, there's no rules, it's your own display, do anything you want. This is just a nice little add-in so you can get those sort of electric effects while he's hitting the putties or whatnot, but it will sit on there any way you want. You just got to balance it, but I'm guessing it makes more sense up there, doesn't it? But yeah, no rules, people, do whatever you want, it's your collection, but I think it's nice little add-in. And as I said, he comes with two interchangeable fisted hands so he can punch those putties. So I always appreciate the display option. And I just thought I'd show you that Billy can obviously hold the blaster as well. No problem at all. But again, I still wish they'd give us a folded up blaster for the harness. But that still looks good. And as I said, Billy needs some bad guys to punch. So here we have Goldar and a putty. And I think these scale really well together. Very nice. And before I bring in the OG Mighty Morphin Rangers, here we have blue compared to blue with blue Mighty Morphin and blue Zeo. So here we have the Blue Ranger compared to the OG squad with the red, yellow and pink Ranger. Looking great together. We only need black now to complete the team. Now we do have the Black Ranger in the Dragon Shield, so that will have to do for now. And they do starting to look great together. I can't wait to get all these posed up. We just need the Black Ranger, so Hasbro, if you're listening, please give us that in Series 6. But yeah, these are looking very nice now, all lined up. And then lastly, here we have all of our Power Rangers with their helmets off, and the team is looking great together. They all look so smiley and happy to be Power Rangers. Wouldn't you be if you were a teenager and you were gifted these abilities? I think I'd be smiling as well. So all we need now is Zack, the Black Ranger, to complete the original squad. As I keep saying, we do have him in the Dragon Shield with the unmasked head, so that can be there at the back for the time being, just to give you the vibe. But yeah, looking great. These head sculpts really do capture the actors and actresses that played these characters. Zack, Kimberly, Jason, Billy and Trini, as these characters were embedded in my brain from my childhood. Yeah, looking great. So, final thoughts, another great addition to your Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin team. This OG team is so nostalgic for me, I have to have it on the shelf. And I think for this price point, with the interchangeable heads, the weapons, the effect accessories, these are the best Power Rangers figures we have ever been given. And the teams look so good when they're lined up together. It's even making me itchy to buy some of the other teams that I'm not so familiar with, just because the teams look so good when they're lined up. And again, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are nostalgic to me because that's what I grew up on as a kid, but they've been through the generations, the Power Rangers, so you may be nostalgic for a different team and you may be trying to collect the different squads, but I'm always curious to hear your thoughts in the comments below. For me, it's Mighty Morphin and Zeo, and I might even jump into Turbo if they show some of those figures, as that's what I remember as a kid. But you let me know in the comments below, what are you collecting, because this without a doubt is a great line from Hasbro. Bravo. So you know what to do. For more action figure reviews and talk and nonsense, check out the videos tab, but most importantly, please, please, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel that little bit more and you're in a position to do so, check out the Patreon links in the description. But as always, people, my name has been Dan W, and I will, of course, see you on the next one.